You know, it took me years to dial in my content creation setup. I've tried cameras that overheated, lights that flickered, mics that picked up more of my pug snoring than my own voice, and at this point, I've tested enough gear to open a small production studio. So today, I'm showing you the exact setup I use to film all my videos, both at home and in the field, including my favorite camera, teleprompter, mic, lighting, and editing workflow. Whether you're starting your YouTube channel, filming product reviews, or trying to make your business look good online, this setup's been tested, refined, and maybe even duct taped together a few times. Let's start with the home studio because that's where most of the magic happens. The centerpiece of my setup is the Elgato Teleprompter, and honestly, it's one of the best investments I've ever made. It mounts right on top of my tripod and pairs perfectly with the Elgato 4K webcam, which records crisp, clean footage at 60 frames per second. The 4K webcam might seem simple, but it's consistent, no overheating, no focus hunting, no SD card swaps, just plug it in and hit record. Now, the cool thing about the Elgato Teleprompter is that it's not just for webcams. It can also mount a DSLR camera. For a while, I used my iPhone, like for a long while, but eventually I got the Sony ZV-E10. Which was actually the very first DSLR I ever owned. And funny enough, I got it from Sunlight Financial for free as a sales reward. My problem with the Sony was the inconsistency in color saturation and brightness. It literally drove me nuts. I eventually switched to the Elgato 4K webcam and haven't looked back. It's smaller, faster, and for what I do, recording directly into OBS, it just simplifies everything. One of the biggest reasons I love the teleprompter is the audio tracking feature. It scrolls your script automatically as you speak. No guessing scroll speeds, no fiddling with remotes, no awkward pauses mid-sentence. I used to run a teleprompter app on my iPad that claimed to do this, but it didn't. I'd set the scroll speed and then spend half the video either chasing my own words or waiting for them to catch up. It was a nightmare. But the Elgato 4K, totally hands-free, and I'm convinced it saved me like hundreds of hours of retakes and a few new gray hairs. Now lighting, that's where your setup can either look cinematic or like you're live streaming from someone's basement. I use 3 studio lights, all set at 5600 Kelvin, that's daylight temperature, and about 50% brightness. It gives that nice natural tone, not orange, not icy blue, just balanced and easy on the eyes. My key light sits front and center with 2 fill lights coming in from either side. And I have tried to use a backlight behind me to separate myself from the green screen, but that is a bit challenging at times, so I usually exclude it. Speaking of which, I use the Elgato Roll-Up Green Screen, and it's easily one of my favorite purchases ever. You just lift it from its case and it locks into place, and when you're done, it retracts back into the projector screen. No wrinkles, no clutter, no fighting with stands or clips. It's perfect whether I'm dropping myself into a virtual studio or filming a product review with a clean background being removed. Now, let's talk audio, because let's be real. You can have the best camera in the world, but if your audio sounds like you're in a fish tank, nobody's sticking around for that. I use the Rode Wireless Go 2 paired with the Rode lavalier mic, and the sound quality is phenomenal. Clean, consistent, and professional. I tape the lav mic right to my chest with duct tape. Yeah, no joke, it's taped with duct tape right here. And I know it's not real high-tech solution there, but honestly, it works better than most clips or mounts I've tried. Sometimes the simplest method is the most reliable one, and duct tape just works. The wireless system has great range, pairs automatically, and has never failed me on a shoot, whether I'm filming indoors or walking around an installation site. When I'm out filming in the field, things change. Mobility becomes everything. For years, I was a DJI Pocket fanboy. I started with the Pocket 1, upgraded to the Pocket 2, and eventually had the Pocket 3. Each version just got smoother, sharper, and smarter. The DJI Pocket 3 Content Creator Bundle especially is perfect for anyone doing trade shows or on-the-go product videos. It's compact, stable, and ready to film at a moment's notice. I still have my Pocket 2 sitting on the shelf. It's kind of like that old friend that retired early, but honestly, once I picked up the Insta360 X5, everything changed. That 360-degree camera captures every angle at once, which means I never have to worry about framing myself perfectly. I can literally film once and decide later where to point the camera in editing. If you're a solo creator like I've been for many years, it's like having a film crew in your back pocket. The Insta360 stabilization is ridiculously good. Walking, driving, climbing ladders, doesn't matter. The footage looks like it's on a gimbal. And the best part, beyond just video, it opens up a whole new world of business opportunities. Virtual tours, real estate walkthroughs, immersive showrooms, all from one small device. That's why I switched from the DJI Pocket to the 360 workflow. It's faster, more flexible, and it fits perfectly with everything I'm doing across solar, smart homes, and content production. For recording, I use OBS Studio. It's open source, free, and incredibly capable. It lets me capture multiple inputs at once. Camera, mic, my desktop, overlays, all synced in real time. When it comes to editing, I've been through the evolution. iMovie when I first started, then DaVinci Resolve for color grading, Adobe Premiere for quick edits, and Final Cut Pro for my main workflow every day. All of it runs on my MacBook Pro M4 Max, and I've tested almost every chip configuration Apple makes. The Max chip just delivers. It eats through 4K footage, handles complex effects, and renders incredibly well. I can edit, color grade, and still check emails during an export without the system lagging. Trust me, I've had some issues with that on some past computers. Every video I post is embedded with metadata, author, description, links, because YouTube reads that data. It helps with discoverability, authenticity, and branding. Every single video since day one has been tagged with Dale Rolph and either Solar Done Right or Renewable Innovations, depending on the era. So yeah, that's my full content creator setup, from studio to field. It's not the most expensive rig in the world, but it's battle-tested setup that's produced hundreds of videos and helped me build an entire brand. If you're looking to start creating content, or if you run a business and need professional video marketing, I've dropped all the product links down in the description. These are tools I've used for years and trust completely. And if you're local and want help filming or editing your business content, hit me up at Renewable Innovations. I got the website down there. It's not free. We've all got bills to pay, but I promise I'm not your average content creator. I'm self-taught, I care about quality, and I know what it takes to make your business look professional. So hit that like button, and if you learned something, subscribe for more smart tech and solar content. And as always, stay creative, stay renewable. I'm Dale with Renewable Innovations, and I'll see you in the next one.